y'all, it's Abby Star. So today I'm going to be doing a holiday tutorial. This is your basic brown crease, glitter in the inner corner, red lip, wing liner, lashes look, but I guess I decided I wanted to show y'all how I do my holiday Christmas kind of like party look, and this is kind of like what I would do if I was going to a friend's Christmas party. Of course, there's different things you can take from the video that you can do that's more work appropriate. You don't have to put on the lashes. You don't have to do big wing liner. You can do more of like a small wing liner, maybe lashes that aren't like these if you still want to do lashes but not be too over the top. But anyways, I'm not going to ramble and do a super long intro. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to prime my eyes with some Tarte Shape Tape, and this helps to really not only intensify the shadows, but this is going to help the longevity of your eyeshadows and keep everything just in place. Some people like primer, but I find that just using this Tarte Shape Tape does it for me, because this is it's a pretty heavy duty concealer. Definitely. And then I just get a sponge and pat that. And then I like to go ahead and get my powder. And I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's an OG powder. And it is in 110 porcelain, I believe. Yeah, 110 porcelain. Just that stuff that's like been out forever. It's really good. It really fills in pores. It's just a nice powder to have for sure. And another just one tip with this technique, if you use it to prime your lids like this, when you go in with powder, first pat and then sweep, because that's going to add some coverage. And also it's going to set it so you're not just moving it around when you're swiping. Once it has that, first set of powder, then you can kind of swipe. Kind of get some of that creaminess out of the way. For this look, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is just one of my really super versatile palettes. Like the title implies, this is for like a holiday party. That's the kind of look I'm going for today. And I just love my Jaclyn Hill palette because it gives me a lot of options, but also it has this really nice, it's really dirty, but it has this Pukey green right there that I think will go really good with this olive toned shirt. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to start with is this shade right here. It's a nice transition shade. This is really not going to be a super intense look because I do want this to be kind of a nice soft crease with a little bit of glitter in the inner lid and a nice bold red lip. Just your classic holiday look, but I'm going to go in with this transition color, and I'm going kind of above the crease, as you see, because this is a very light color. And this color really isn't meant to do anything but to help give you a gradient blend, because as you can see, it's not super big pigmented color. It's not that it's not a pigmented shadow, it's just the color itself is not very rich, because what you want to do is layer your colors. You want to go with a lighter color, then a darker color, then a darker color, then a darker color, and that's how you get your gradient effect instead of that just brown swoop on the outer corner. And I'm taking this, I'm being very sloppy, you may say, with this color, because like I said, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Alright, and the next color I'm going to go in with is going to be that Pukey brown shade I was talking about. And the reason why I really want to use that Pukey brown shade is because I want to show people to not be afraid of it. This is not a color you should be afraid of just because it looks not that cute in the pan. But to people who do makeup, this is actually a beautiful color in the pan to us, because we know just how beautiful it does look on the eyes. If you wear like a lot of neutral, kind of darker, earthy tones, this is such a good color to have in your collection, and it's such a good color to throw in the crease because it really goes with a lot. I can hear my husband munching on an M&M ice cream sandwich. And you can see I'm not bringing up this color as far as I brought up that first color. I'm kind of keeping this in the crease in the outer V. Now I see that, and I do want to bring that up a little bit higher. That's in like a major key and like a major note right there. See how like I went and I put my eyeshadow on. I noticed it wasn't dark or it wasn't enough as I wanted. And then I went back and I added more. You can always add more, but once you throw in those dark colors, there's only so much blending you can do. There's not much undoing you can do when it comes to eyeshadow. Alright, and when you're satisfied with that, now I want to go into darkening the outer V. I guess I'm going to go in with this brown right here. This is kind of nice, like chocolatey brown. I'm just packing this kind of on that outer corner. See, I'm not necessarily bringing it anywhere. I just popped it in that outer V. And now I'm doing like circular motions, not windshield wiper, to just kind of blend that out. And this step is optional. If that crease color was just enough for you, you're not trying to get like a more smoky look, that's fine. But I definitely do need a little bit more in that outer V because I am going to pop some lashes on. I got some Lily lashes in the mail that I definitely have to use. I am going to go in with a Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow and then top it with a Stila Magnificent Metals. I'm going to go in with the color Obsessed. I know that's the color it is. I'm using a MAC synthetic brush. I think this is the 252. Spritzing that with a little spray. This is just the NYX First Base. And then I'm going to go and take, this is a 239 brush by MAC. And I'm taking that Pukey color, using that to blend that together a little bit just so it's not as harsh. Now, the star of the show for this is going to be, this is the Stila Magnificent Metals in Kitten Karma. This is literally liquid glitter. I'm going to let that dry more because it really does, you can blend it out very easily. And this just really takes it to the next level. Oh, it's so pretty. Sick. Very sick. Now I'm priming the face and I'm using the Too Faced Step 1 Smoothing Primer. Fill in these pores. And I'll put this primer mainly on my like problem areas for my pores, and that's my cheeks. I put it on my nose just to help out. My chin has some pores and breakout texture right there. Next thing I'm going to do to prime is spray my face with, this is the NYX First Base. That's all it is. It's a primer spray and it's called First Base. Sorry for my busted nails throughout this video. And what I just did was cover my eyes because I want my face to get all that primer water, but I do not want my eyes getting, not that primer water, it's not called primer water, it's just primer. Priming spray, primer waters by Smashbox. That is the next version. Rant. Let that dry while I decide what foundation I want to use. Also, I like to take a beauty sponge and press in my primer. And I'll do this after the spray. And I find that these steps make for an extremely smooth foundation application. And also it makes my foundation look so good. I mean, when your skin looks like, you know, good, plump, and healthy, your foundation underneath is gonna look better. Alright, so first I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Vanity, what is this called? The Hourglass Vanity Stick Foundation. Go in. Alright, and yes, I'm crazy because I know that's a lot of foundation, but just to help it kind of go in, I do have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I guess it's because I mixed it with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but I'm not liking this as much as I usually do. Definitely not. But we're going to keep going. We're going to power through. We'll make it. I don't know if I really like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation really at all. Alright, I'm going to set my under eye. I'm setting my under eye with Maybelline Loose Powder in Fair. Now I'm setting the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 225 Medium Buff. Now that I'm all set, I'm going to bronze. Now to bronze, I'm using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Because we want to be snatched for the Christmas party. For sure. Gotta be. Living that snatched life. And now, if you're going to bronze, down here, you need to bronze the forehead or else you're going to look uneven. You don't have to go crazy putting bronzer up here, but don't be going around bronzer lopsided. Bronzer lopsided, that's not a thing, but weird contour is weird contouring. It's definitely a thing. Now we're gonna go in with some blush, and this is the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose. Nothing crazy here. Just a nice, pretty neutral blush. I wouldn't say I'm a huge blush person. And that's because I have like natural redness in my cheeks. I like work really hard to get rid of with makeup. And then I just throw some pink stuff right on top of it. It just makes a lot of sense, right? One trick I learned, and I picked this up from James Charles, and this is spray your face with setting spray before you go in with your highlighter, and it can make it like, it looks a lot better. Also, the first reason why I started doing this is to get rid of excess powder. And you're going to notice that this is going to make literally the biggest difference. I'm going in with the Casey Holmes Spotlight Palette Pearl and like in the Pearl Trio. And I'm going in with Crank It Up Pearl. Now I'm going to take some down the bridge of my nose. This is going to make it look more natural and more melted into the skin. Alright, now I'm going to do my brows and lashes off camera. Alright, I'm going to start with the lower lash line. And I'm going to go in with that Pukey color. I know I said that I was going to do my brows and my lashes off camera, but I didn't because I don't have my lower lash line done. And with the lower lash line, I need it to be pretty smoky because I have some pretty dramatic lashes. Now I'm going to take that more chocolatey brown. It's called Mocha in the palette. I'm just doing that tighter to the lash line and only on like the very outer corner. And now I'm gonna go back in with that Stila Magnificent Metals, and I'm gonna go. And as you can see, that's obviously an optional extra step, but I'm extra, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna use the second shade, which I think is called Beam. See how I just put it like right underneath there and I'm not bringing it down? If you feel like you don't like eyebrow highlight, it's probably because you're putting it all over your brow bone, and that is not what you want to do. You want to just go right underneath that orange, your eyebrow orange, no, your eyebrow arch. You're going to go right underneath that arch and pop it just right there. I'm going to also pop that on my inner corner to make that even brighter. And now I'm going to go in with liner lashes, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I threw on my lashes, I put on some wing liner, and I also put on this red lipstick. It is Siren and Scarlet by Maybelline. It is one of their matte lipsticks. I love the Maybelline lipsticks. The lashes I put on are Lily Lashes in Miami. I love these lashes. Oh my gosh, how beautiful are they? And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I had so much fun making this tutorial. I love getting to share the different things that I do that I love with makeup, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, like and comment down below. Tell me, you know, what is your favorite red lip for the Christmas or holiday season, and also subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.